Hi. Today we are going to work on opening our crown chakra. And the crown chakra is an energy center at the top of the head that connects us with the divine. It connects us with our higher power, with God, or whatever your understanding of that higher power is. It invites divine light to be channeled through our body to bless us and heal us. And it opens a channel for inspiration and divine messages to come through. So it's a really important thing for us to do, to regularly, purposely, and intentionally open that channel to the divine. And this is a Sunday routine that I intend to begin for myself, and I'll do it with you today. In the future, I'll do it alone so that it's more of a personal experience for me. But today I wanted to share it with you. It is not an exercise routine. This is really just about focusing, inviting, opening, and connecting with that oneness with our higher power. Just take a couple nice deep breaths. We're pressing those hands together in prayer. And I'm going to offer a prayer, and you're welcome to receive that with light and love and shift and change it in any way you need to fit your own spiritual tradition. Our dear Heavenly Father, we come before Thee this day with so much love and gratitude. At this time, we ask that Thou would please cleanse and heal us of anything that would block us from connecting with Thee. Please remove any obstacles, knock down any barriers, cleanse any residue or darkness that shades us or darkens us from Thy light. Please instead open a clear and beautiful channel that we might be able to feel Thy love, Thy protection, and Thy guidance. Please help us to remove seeds of doubt, feelings of unworthiness, anger and resentments, fear, and anything else that might block us from Thee. We ask these things with praise, love, and gratitude. In the name of Jesus Christ, amen. Beautiful. We're going to sit up nice and tall. I'm going to take one foot and put it on top of the leg. You can do both if you're comfortable with that, as we're not incredibly flexible in this group. I'm going to choose to just do half of a lotus pose. And also, if you need to be up on a cushion to help you, that is good too. So with our one foot on, we're going to begin by taking one hand and holding the ankle, the other hand, and grab the bottom of the foot. We're just crossing our energy, inviting some balance into our process. Sitting nice and tall, breathing in, holding for just a moment, and then exhaling everything through the nose. We're going to bring some balance to our mind. So we're doing a breathing exercise. You'll plug the right nostril and inhale. You'll plug the left nostril to exhale. And then you'll inhale that same one, plug, and exhale. So together, I'm going to plug one side and inhale. Plug the other to exhale. Inhale that same side. Plug and exhale. And then inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Hands together in prayer. Now that you've begun balancing your energy, you'll start to receive promptings, clearer thoughts. You'll be more present with your practice today. So I want to just ask a question and just let thoughts float into your mind. There's no right or wrong answers. There's no need to judge the answers. Just allow any thoughts to float into your mind. What would block me from connecting with the divine today? What would block me from connecting with the divine today? As you receive your answers, just become aware of them. We don't need to judge them. Things just come. Resentments or anger, feelings of unworthiness, doubt or fear. All of those things get stuck in us. And that's why it's important to regularly cleanse. So today, as you're receiving those thoughts or those impressions, just breathe through your body and find any of that energy. And with your breath, you're going to inhale and gather that energy. And when you exhale, send it out the top of your head. So inhale, gather, exhale, send it out the top of your head. Inhale, we're going to pull up energy from the earth to help us gather. And this time we're going to blow out of our mouth as we're sending energy out of our head. So inhaling, gathering. Then again, inhaling. Inhaling. Good. You'll feel that energy start to unblock, start to move again. We're going to really concentrate up here. So as we're inhaling and sending up to our head, some of it's going to get stuck right here. We've got a lot of clogs, a lot of stuff going on. I'd encourage you to take your fingers and just start rubbing on your forehead, paying special attention to your temples, rubbing the hairline. Beautiful. I'm going to remove my glasses and just continue rubbing. And as you're rubbing, you're giving yourself some love, but you're also helping to open and break up all that energy that may have gotten stuck there. The lies, the doubts, the false beliefs, the resentments, the unworthiness. We're just cracking it out of our skull. Just really, whatever you need to do, rub and scratch. Just really loosen up that energy. Just loosening it. Okay. Now that we have really cracked and started moving some of that energy, not letting it be so stagnant, so stuck, so blocked, we're going to try those inhales again. So inhaling, gathering up stuff, sending it out the top of the head. Inhaling, inhaling, beautiful. Oh, feels good. Okay, I am feeling some really yucky energy stuck in my lower back. A lot of the time, that lower back energy and discomfort is about feeling unsupported. Sometimes when we go to connect with the divine, feelings of God hasn't been there for me, God doesn't hear me, God doesn't answer me. sometimes some of that energy starts coming up. And it doesn't mean every part of you really believes that, but it means that some part of you at some time has felt that. So I'm taking my knuckles and I am rubbing down my spine, helping to break up any of that energy. And as I'm doing that, I am honoring the part of me that has felt that way. Like, I love that part of me, even though it's had those feelings. And I'm giving it permission to give them away. Like, I don't have to hold that energy. I don't have to hold those beliefs. I'm really just digging into that energy and pushing and breaking. I can even turn around and show you. I'm just taking those knuckles and just really digging them in and giving that permission to leave my body. It feels better already. So we are giving every part of us, you can move it any way you need to start really moving that energy out of you. Just giving those parts of you permission, one, to be heard. Yeah, some part of me has felt abandoned by God. Some part of me has felt unworthy or afraid. Some part of me has felt unheard or unsupported. And we just, wherever that energy is in your body, you can rub it and really break it up, honor it for how it's felt, honor it for holding it for you, and give your body permission to let it out. Feels way better. Okay, so just move your body in any way you need to. Continue breaking up anything that feels a little junky. Mine feels a lot better. So now that I've kind of broken up a lot of that, I'm gonna do that same breath to make sure I gather up any remaining residue and send it out of the top of my head. So inhaling. Okay, love it. So now that I've gotten rid of a lot of the stuff that would emotionally stop me from wanting to connect with God, wanting to connect with the divine, whatever your word for that is. Now that I've let a lot of it out of my body, I want to start opening up to receive connection, to receive light, to receive guidance. So I'm going to take my fingers, press them in right at my forehead. I'm going to press in, and as I inhale, I'm going to pull them apart and then rub for just a moment as I exhale. I go up to the hairline and press in. Inhale, pulling apart like I'm opening my crown. As I exhale, I can massage in little circles. Pressing in. Inhaling as I open. Exhaling as I rub. A little further back, pressing in. Inhaling, cracking it open. Exhaling as I rub. Inhaling. Opening. Exhaling as I rub. Going further back, pressing in. Inhaling as I open. Exhaling as I rub. Last time, down the base of the skull, pressing in. Inhaling and opening. Exhaling to rub. Oh, that feels good. And again, if there's any stagnant energy, anything that feels a little stuck or yucky, just brush it, rub it, give it permission to really shed away, flick it off your fingers, off your arms, if there's anything that was kind of stuck there. And then just make sure you're nice and open, feeling that channel, imagine, visualize, and receive that channel beginning to open. And then throughout the rest of our time together, what we're doing is inviting light to really start moving in that crown, really start circling in a healthy, beautiful direction, swirling that energy in a way that our entire body will be starting to be held in that light, and everything that we do and all the other chakras will be touched by that divine light and guided. So hands together in prayer, breathing in. Exhaling. This time we're going to breathe in with the nose and out with the mouth for each of these breaths. So one more time. And you want to really drop that lower jaw and have a big, almost like a sigh, letting energy out, and then inhaling, sucking light in, and then releasing. We're going to bring the hands to the forehead. And again. The hands to the top of the head. We're going to send the hands up into the sky. And a third inhale, reaching tall and opening the hands, exhaling and bringing them around. Oh, feels good. Now we're going to go backwards, inhaling, touching at the top, staying tall. Inhaling with the nose. And again. Down to the head. To the forehead. To the chest. Beautiful. Taking our hands and opening them to a diamond, then drawing them out. Exhaling. And as we inhale, we're going to bring it towards our forehead. And again, inhaling, channeling light. That same diamond at the top of our head. Reaching tall, diamond. Swooping the arms down and into prayer. You might even feel a little lightheaded or just a little lighter as you're inviting so much light into your body. Your energy will be shifting, and it may feel a little funny. It may feel really warm. It may feel cold. It feels different for everyone. We are going to lie down on our back. So just comfortably, as easily as you can, just lie down on your back. Beautiful. And then just stretch. We're going to send our hands straight above us and press the palms and the fingers together, creating that triangle up above our head, and just reach. You don't even have to actively push too hard. We're just sending it out. And then with that triangle, that point is like a beacon. It's calling light. And then it's going to channel it down through your body and out the bottom of your feet. It's going to wrap around the earth. It's going to go back up to heaven. And then it's going to come right back down. There are no limits to energy. It can move. It is free. It is never ending. There is an eternal, beautiful supply of light. And it is channeling through us right now. We're going to stay in this pose for a little while. And if it puts stress on your back, you can raise your knees, whatever you need to do to be comfortable. And just remember to breathe. Bring the hands down to the head, palms still together. Just place it right there on the crown of your head and continue to breathe. Moving the hands to the forehead. And hands to the chest. Beautiful. Gently, we're going to roll onto our side and then up onto our knees. Beautiful. We're going to keep one knee back, flat on the ground, and one foot's going to come forward. Just feel yourself nice and planted into the earth. If there's any stress, you can bring up your foot, you can leave it down. And try to keep it in alignment with your hip. Tucking hips down, tummy up, nice and straight. Just a couple breaths right there. We're going to swoop the hands up. Nice and tall and strong. Just feel that light coming down into your body, like, I don't know, food coloring, entering the top of your head, filtering down through you. And if you want to use your hands to help it move, you certainly can. Or you can just keep your hands aimed up at the sky and allow it to enter through your hands. And then into your crown. It's like your hands are directing it right into your crown. And then from your crown, it's being taken down through your body. And using your hands now, just gently move them down, sending that energy through your body, out the bottom of your feet, wrapping around the earth, coming back, touching the sun, coming back down, entering your body, washing it through you. I'm going to open my chest, send my arms back. Just allow that to come in. Beautiful. I'm going to come down. I'm going to switch sides, bringing one knee back, bringing the other knee forward. Finding my firm rooting into the earth. Spreading out my toes, getting good alignment, tucking the bottom of the tummy. Breathing. When you're ready, bringing those arms up, pressing them together, making that triangle to direct light right into your crown. If there's stress on your knee, your hips may be too far forward, so just bring them back a little bit. Using your hands, invite and bring that energy down into your body. Feel it moving into your crown, moving through your body. Down into the earth, wrapping around, back up to the sun, coming in. A continual supply, a flow that never ends. Beautiful. Coming back off that knee. We're going to sit down on our feet. Sitting up nice and tall. You're going to take your arms, cross them over one another, wrap it around, and touch the palms. Press the thumb to the center of your forehead and simply hold. Gently undo those arms and wrap them the other way. Again, palms together, fingers to palm, however you can get it. Then bring it to the forehead and breathe. Undoing those arms, hands down. You're going to come back down into easy pose, sitting on your bottom. You can bring one foot up into lotus, half lotus if you'd like. You can bring both feet up if you want. We're going to cross the other way this time. So we brought up our opposite foot this time. I'm going to take one hand and grab the ankle. I'm going to cross over with the other hand and hold the foot. And just breathe. Opening those arms, swooping them up, palms to prayer. To forehead. Crown. Extending up. Open the palms to the sky and ask that unconditional love be placed in those hands. And then take your hands and place them anywhere in your body that feels like it needs it. Anywhere in your body that's longing for unconditional love. You can fill them back up as many times as you need to. And then place it on your body anywhere that needs that unconditional love. And just notice how it feels to be willing to receive unconditional love for yourself, not just for everyone else, but willingly inviting it in to your own body, giving it to your own body. And as you're willing to give it to yourself, you open yourself up to receiving more, which means you'll have more to share. Take your arms, give you a big hug. We're going to lay back down. It'll be our final pose together. I'm going to lay back down. Stretch out that body. I'm going to drop my hands and keep my triangle with my hands. And if you need to have a pillow back there to hold up your arms, you can use a pillow. I want you to be comfortable here. If you need a towel under your knees, I'm going to be really comfortable because we're going to lay here. Allow the music to lift us and help us to channel love and light and intuition and divine connection and healing all through our body. We're going to take our right hand, place it on the top of your head, palm down on your head. Left hand, the middle finger goes inside your belly button and pushes in and lifts up just a little bit. And we're going to hold. We're making a connection between our core of who we are and our divine self and that divine light. And when you're ready, you can roll back up to sitting, gently and easily. Sitting nice and tall, your energy is going to feel so much lighter, so much more open and expanded. And maybe even take those arms and just invite your energy to expand, to be beautiful, fluffing your aura. You walk into a room, you fill it with love. You fill it with light. Everyone who sees you senses that light that's just radiating from you. And will continue to grow and expand. This continual flow, receiving and giving and receiving and giving. We're not just depleting ourselves. Instead, we're being filled constantly so that we can flow it out to others, to the world, continually receiving light and knowledge and wisdom and intuition, and flooding the world with light and with love. Do this with your arms. It feels amazing. Spreading your aura, spreading your energy, filling up your room. Beautiful. Taking the hands to prayer. I encourage you to repeat after me. I am a divine, radiant being. I am filled with love and light. I am connected to divine light. I am guided by divine light. I am divine light. And let that be true. Let that light become an even bigger part of you. Every day, expanding, receiving, and growing. I invite you to stay in your sitting position, however long you'd like to, or you can lay back down. And as you do so, I encourage you to allow any messages from your higher self, any messages from God or the divine, to just flow through you. You'll receive just a little bit of what you need in this moment and throughout the day, throughout the week. You've opened those channels. You might even swirl it a little bit above your head. You've opened those channels. I've opened those channels. So in the next few minutes and throughout the day, in quiet moments, you'll receive inspiration that you've been needing, that you've been wanting. I love you guys. Stay in that meditation as long as you choose. And namaste.